Hi everyone, and today I have came back to take the last topic in the last syllabus in mathematics. So in this video I will cover the last topic in this syllabus. So the first one is solutions to system of linear equation. So we're going to see the solution for the linear equation, ordinary equation, and then integration of functions. Okay, so solution to linear equations. Okay, the first one is Gauss elimination method. We have seen this in the matrix algebra, so you can see my previous videos. And the second one is LU decomposition. What is LU? L means lower, U means upper, so lower upper decomposition. Okay, which is nothing but the lower triangle and the upper triangle matrix. We have seen that, right? So this is also called as method of factorization or Doolittle method. Okay, so first we need to consider the system of linear equation as in the form Ax which is equal to B. Okay, then we need to decompose that A into A which is equal to LU. For example, you can see here the A matrix can be written like L, L, L. So these two things, like this is, so the triangle is formed in the lower, so it is a low triangle, right? And here it is a upper triangle. So you can see here L into U. So L into U. In this first one, the first L matrix, we need to put one unity, okay, unit in the diagonal matrix. That's it. And the remaining things will be 0. As you know, lower triangular matrix means these three terms will be 0 and these terms will be a numbers, right? So that's why we can easily put a triangle in the downward. So it is a low triangle. Likewise here. But instead of this one, this three terms, we need to put one here. That's the difference here. L, U. Okay. These are the terms, like these are the elements. So you no need to worry about this. Like L into U. That's it. So the system of linear equation will be, as you know, Ax which is equal to B, right? So instead of A we are putting LU. So LUX which is equal to B. So it will be in the form like this. Okay. And then again, so the first replacement is A which is equal to LU, right? And the second replacement is Ux which is equal to Y. So we need to put this Ux as Y. Okay. So you can see here Ux which is equal to Y. Y means Y1, Y2, Y3. This is a matrix. So we need to put Ux Y. Okay. So Ly which is equal to B. So we have found the matrix again. So we have replaced 2 times and the formation of this matrix will be Ly which is equal to B. So in this term we can easily find y1, y2, y3 and just substitute this y here and you will easily know the x values. So this is what this method. Okay, so LU method, L into U, again Ux which is equal to Y, then we will get the answers of Y as well as the X. Okay. Next one, Creutz's method, the upper and lower. So here LU, the same LU method only, the lower and upper triangular matrix in Creutz's method, or this is like L into U. Okay, but in this thing the second matrix will have the unity in the diagonals. But here you can see here this, in this matrix the first matrix will have the unit in the diagonals. Here the second matrix will have the diagonals. That's the difference here. Okay, and all the things will be same. And then third, and then the next one, the solution to integration of function. So integration of function. Okay, so a function in the integration, we need the solution for that. What we can do, the area bounded by this curve f of x, we can easily say in the integration with the limits AB. Okay, so divide AB, that interval, into n equal subintervals. So they are saying like if A is here and B is here, this is what the limit for this curve means. We need to divide it into n times, n equal intervals, okay, where the length of each intervals is h. So these intervals, the length of these intervals will be h, and this is what the same for all the intervals. Okay, so you can easily see here, this is A and this is B. So the curve is here y, which is equal to f of x, and it is divided into n times, so up to xn. Okay, so it starts from x0, x1, x2. Okay, and then they have the same length here, h. Okay, so this is what the difference. So you can easily say this x0 is A and this xn is B, right? Because the limit is up to A to B. Okay, so in this thing, so A, which is equal to x0, this is finished. And then x1, we need to find the x1. x1, which is nothing but x0 plus h. That's it. And what is x2? x2 which is nothing but x2, which is equal to x1 plus h, or x0 plus 2h. So if you want this means just add the adjacent with the h, or this one x0 with 2 h's, just add it. If I need x4 means, okay, if I need x4 means I can easily say x0 plus, it will be 4 h's over there, right? So 4h. So what is the term here? Xn plus 1, which is equal to xn plus n into, okay, n into h. So this is what the function. Sorry, here it is x0 and this one is x. So I will write it again. Xn, which is equal to x0 plus n into h. So this is what the meaning here. Okay, so x4 will be equal to x0 plus 4 times of h. If it is x3 means 3 times of h. So this is what the formula. And then from this thing we can easily say this xn, which is nothing but b, right? So as I told you here, xn, which is equal to b, the last limit, and b, which is equal to a plus nh. So just substitute here and you will easily get the value for h. So this is what the equal distance, h. Okay, so there comes 3 rules: trapezoidal rule, Simpson's 1/3 and Simpson's 3/8. Okay, so 3 rules are there. Actually these rules are very, very important. Okay, so the integration with the limit a to b, which is equal to h by 2. So first we need to do the h, the distance by 2, into the last 2 limits, y0 and yn. Okay, like we will get a table. Okay, the questions will be like a table, x values and y values. So we need to substitute the y values here. Okay, so y0 plus yn, so a plus b, plus 2 times of the remaining one, means the middle one. That's it. So this is what the trapezoidal rule. The third rule, 1/3 rule, Simpson's, the same integration, which is equal to h by 3 into, here h by 2, distance by 2, but here the equidistance by 3, right? Into the same a plus b, okay, the last 2 limits, plus 2 times of the even thing, even position, sorry, not even position actually, like it will be like x0, sorry, y0, y1, y2. So we need to take the even numbers. We need to take the even portion of y. Okay, so 2 times of the even plus 4 times of the odd. Okay, 2 times of even plus 4 times of odd. This is what the 1/3 rule. Okay, next thing is 3/8 rule. So here the same integration, which is equal to 3 into h by 8. Trapezoidal means h by 2 by 2. 1/3 rule means h by 3. 3/8 rule means h into 3/8. That's it. The same a plus b, the 2 limits, plus 2 times of the third multiples. Okay, third multiples. So three multiples of 3, 3, 6 and 9, 12, it will go like this. Plus 3 times of, except those, just leave these things and then remaining things will be written here. Like 1, 2, 3, 3 we need to omit it because 3 will come here. And then 4, 5, 6 will come here. Then 7, 8, 9 will come here. So three tables will be come here into 2, but here the remaining things will be come here into 3. So this is what the formula. In trapezoidal rule, error. Okay, so in trapezoidal rule, the error is in the order of h square. H square. Okay, in Simpson's 1/3 rule, the error will be h power 4. Here 3/8 rule, the error will be h power 5. H power 4, 5. This is h square. Okay. Next, Simpson's rules 1/3 rule is applicable if the number of intervals are even. So the intervals are even means we can easily use 1/3. If the intervals of multiples of 8, we can directly use 3/8. If the intervals is not at all even or not at all multiple, we can easily use the trapezoidal rule. So the intervals can be in any form. We can easily use the trapezoidal rule. Okay, and then Simpson's rule for integration gives exact results. Actually, these Simpson's rules will give the exact results of f of x. Is a polynomial degree of 2. So it has a polynomial degree with the polynomial degree of 2. Okay, so up to the second degree we will get the exact results in the Simpson's rules. Trapezoidal rule for integration gives exact results when f of x is a polynomial degree of less than or equal to 1. Okay, so degree, if it is 2 means we can easily use the Simpson's rule. If it is less than or equal to 1 means we can use this trapezoidal, that is 0 or 1. So here you can see here sin x into dx, they have given one question actually, which is evaluated by trapezoidal rule. So they have given the rule with 8 equal intervals, okay, with 5 significant degree. This is nothing but in the answer we need to put 5 degrees after after point. Okay, so that is what, with 5 significant digit. Okay, next we know that 8 equal intervals. So they have given the interval as 8. So n is 8. And then h we know b minus a by n. This is what the formula. So what is b here? 2 pi. 2 pi minus 0 by 8. So 2 pi by 8, which is pi by 4. So up to this we have completed. Next we need to find the table here. They have given the functions here. F of x, sin x, right? So what are the x values? Like this is what the interval. So just add pi by 4 in everything. Like starts from 0 because the first limit is 0, right? 0 plus pi by 4, pi by 4. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4, pi by 2. Again plus pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. Again plus pi by 4, pi. Again plus pi by 4, 5 pi by 4. Again 3 pi by 2. And then just do up to pi, 2 pi. So this is what the last limit. And then just find the values of these things in terms of sin x. So we'll get the values. Okay, and the next thing is we need to apply the formula here. So what is the formula? H by 2. So we know the h, pi by 4 and 2. The first limit and the last limit, right? The first limit and last limit plus 2 times of, wait, the formula is here. First limit and the last limit plus 2 times of the other remaining limits, right? So this is what the trapezoidal rule. So first limit and the last limit plus 2 times of the, plus 2 times of other limits, right? So here it is 2 pi because the first limit is 0 and the last limit is 2 pi, right? So this is what the answer. Just add all these things. Actually, so as I said, y values will be taken, not x, right? So x is 0 to 2 pi limit. but here we need to put y values. So in terms of y, what is first and the last one, right? So 0, it is 0. 2 pi means it is also 0. So 0 plus 0. We need to put y values. Don't forget this. Okay. So just substitute all the y values and you will easily get the value as, here it is already 0. So 0 into anything, it will be 0. They have asked 5 significant digits. So I just put 5 digits here after point. And second sum, they have given the question here. And we need to evaluate the integration using the Simpson's rule. Okay. So they have given the answers here. So like options, 4 options. And we need to find x is a values in terms of degrees. So we can easily say 0, 60, 120, 180. So it's all in the values of degrees, right? So I can easily replace it with the degrees. Just 60 means 180 by 30 will be 60, right? So I can easily say this pi as, this 180 as pi. So pi is nothing but 180. So 180 by 30. So we'll get the value for 60. So likewise do all these things. So we'll get all the values here. And then we have to find h. H, which is nothing but, as you know here, what's the difference? Only 60, right? So you can see here 60 plus 60, 120. 120 plus 60, 180. So here the h is what? 60. So we can easily directly write that h as pi by 3, that is 60. Okay, sorry. Here pi by 3. No. Pi by 3, okay. It's not 30. Pi by 3, we will get the value as 60, right? So h is what? Pi by 3. But we can also use the formulas. B minus A by N. So just substitute all the values here. And here the N is, here the N is 6 gaps. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many gaps are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So N is what? 6. So we need to find the gaps here. Don't add the numbers. Okay. And B is, you can see here. So this is the x values. We have replaced it as in terms of pi, right? So this is what B and this is what A. So B is 6 pi by 3 minus 0. So what is here? 6 pi by 3 minus 0, right? So B is 6 pi by 3 minus 0 divided by N. N is what? 6 gaps are here. So by doing so, we can easily find the term as pi by 3, right? So pi by 3, which is 60. So we can easily use 2 rules. Actually, if it is a multiple of 8 means we can easily use this one. Or if it is the it has the even means, we can even intervals means we can use this. So we can use either. The answer will be 995. Okay. So you know 1 by 3 rule means h by 3 into the last 2 limits we need to add it plus 2 times of even plus 4 times of odd. Right? Even, odd. But here y2 means we need to select y2, y0, y1, y2. So 3, 2, 3. Minus 2, 3, 2 is y2. Okay. So y2 is minus 3, 2, 3. So don't forget that we need to select the position of y, even position of y. So the same 3 by 8 rule means 2 times of this third, like multiples of 3 plus 3 times of the remaining thing. So answer will be 995. And second question, they have given one interval. We need to use this 1 by 3rd rule actually on 2 equal intervals of each of which has the length 1. So they have given the length is 1. Okay, so h is 1. They have given the h is 1. And they have given 2 equal intervals. Means 2 gaps, we need 2 gaps. Okay, so it starts from 1 and it has 2 gaps means, so the gap, like the length is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have found the x values here. And they have given the thing like integral. So the function is 1 by x. So 1 by 1 is 1. 1 by 2 is 2, sorry 1 by 2, and 1 by 3 is 1 by 3, right? So we have found the thing here, and just apply the values in the 1 by 3rd rule and we will get the answer as 1.111. Here they have given one note, that is error in trapezoidal rule. We will have this formula minus b by a by 12 into h square maximum f double dash of x. The same, if it is 1 by 3 means the same, but here 180 and h power 4 maximum into f power 4. So the 4 derivative we have to form. And if it is 5, 3 by 8 rule means 3 by 80 h power 5 maximum the 4 derivatives. We need to find 4 derivatives. And the another note, if error tolerance E, like error tolerance, we will denote it as this term, this symbol. So the error tolerance is prescribed, then the number of sub intervals required to achieve that accuracy are given by. So if they have given some error tolerance as this symbol and they have given one value, means we need to find the accuracy by using this formulas. Okay, this is what the formula, b by a, b minus a the whole cube by 12 into the error, maximum of second derivative. Here the maximum is 4 derivative. Okay, so this is what the 2 rules. So let's see that the minimum number of equal length sub intervals needed to approximate. So we need some sub intervals to approximate. So they have given the integration to an accuracy of at least this term. So they have given this as the accuracy. We need to use this trapezoidal rule. So this rule we need to use it. They have given the values here, options, and the first thing we need to find the second derivative, right? Because in trapezoidal rule we need second derivative. So I am just finding the derivatives here, second derivative up to is, and then what is the accuracy? They have given the accuracy at least means greater than or equal to at least this term. So the error will be opposite to this term, opposite to this term symbol. So less than or equal to. So we have found the error here. Just substitute this error in the formula and we know all the values here, and we will get the value as 1000. Don't need to worry about the maximum, it's just a word. Just substitute all the values and you will get the answer as 1000E. Okay. And the next one, the solution of ordinary differential equation. First one is single step method, just a single step. If we use only the values yn and this function means to obtain the solution value of yn plus 1 at next node point. So we just replace x which is equal to xn plus 1 for finding y of yn plus 1. So for finding yn plus 1 we need to replace x as xn plus 1. Okay, so this method is a single step method, explicit single step method. Okay, so they have some formulas here which is nothing but yn plus 1 which is equal to yn plus function. So function include xn, yn, h, that's it. Okay, so this is single step method. So if yn plus 1 and the function, so again it is repeating. You can see here in the previous thing we have seen yn and the function, right? Some functions. Here the same, but yn plus 1 and the function of xn plus 1 plus yn plus 1. So we can easily replace it. Yn plus 1 means yn plus the function which includes the 5 terms. Okay, so this is implicit. This one is explicit single function. Explicit means in the right hand side we will have the same n, but here implicit means we will have the right hand side as the different one. Here n, here n plus 1 n, so it will be different one. Okay, so this is what the difference. Taylor series. So y of x which is equal to y of xn plus x minus xn into y dash into xn, y dash of xn actually, plus up to x minus xn the whole part p by p factorial. So this was a general equation actually, and we can easily replace it as x which is equal to xn plus 1, right? And we know that h is nothing but the interval. So I'm just taking this term as h, x minus xn, and we have substituted x as xn plus 1. So this term will become xn plus 1 minus xn, right, which is equal to h. So that's the thing I have written here. Okay, so just replace all the terms and you will get the new value as new equation as this. So this is for this Taylor series method. Okay, and the second method, this or third method is Euler's method. Ranguta's first order method. So Ranguta's first order method, this is one. This one is Euler's method actually. So first one is f of x function, xy function, which is nothing but the first derivative. So we can easily say like this, and y of x naught will be y naught. Then we can easily write the formula as y1, which is equal to y naught plus h into the function. The same here, the right hand side or not, right? Y naught, x naught. So this is what explicit. If it is a difference means it will be implicit, right? So this is what function, y naught plus h into f a function, okay? And the next one is Euler's backward method. Y of n plus 1, which is equal to yn plus h into the function, same. But here it is in the form of implicit. It's all different. N plus 1. So the same thing here, but we are multiplying h as an extra. Okay. So this is what Euler's backward method. The nonlinear equation for un plus 1 can be solved by NR method, that is Newton-Raphson method, which is nothing but xn plus 1, which is equal to xn minus f of function, f dash of function. So we have seen this in the previous video actually. Next one is modified Euler's method or Euler's Cauchy method or Hens method or Ranguta's second order method. So we can easily say many names here. Here yn plus 1, which is equal to yn plus h by 2 into f of n function plus f of n plus 1 function. And second thing, the same, which is equal to, I am just replacing this term as here, f of x n plus 1, but here yn plus 1, I am just replacing it as yn plus h into f of n, like this one. Okay, so in this form, just replacing it in this form. Okay, here fn will be f of xn yn, and h1 will be h into this function, h2 will be h into the another function. Same xn plus 1, here yn plus 1, instead of yn plus 1 I am just writing yn plus a constant h1. Okay, and yn plus 1, which is equal to yn plus half of the two constants, k1 plus k2. So this is what the k1 k2. So just find the answers for this and substitute here and you will get the value for yn plus 1. Okay, so these equations are also denoted as these two equations, y1 per p, which is equal to y naught plus h into f of x naught y naught. Just concentrate these equations and it will be easy in solving the questions. Okay, and predictor correction method. So next method is predictor correction method, formula or improved Euler's Cauchy's formula. Okay, so this is what, so these two things are predictor correction methods or improved Euler's Cauchy's formula. And the next one, Ranguta's third order. So this is also have something, actually h by 2 and k1 by 2. So it's same, k1 which is nothing but h into function, k2 is also h into function, but the function which had the addition h by 2, k1 by 2. So this is what the difference here. And then k dash, so we need to find the k dash here, k dash which is equal to h into f of, the 2 will not be here. Okay, so this was k dash. And k3, why we need k dash means we need to substitute this k dash here in the k3. So k3 which is equal to h into f of function h naught plus k plus y naught sorry, h naught plus k comma y naught plus k dash. So we need to find this k dash here, so by using this formula. And the last one, k is like 1 by 6 of k1 plus 4 times of k2 plus k3. So this is what the answer. And then the last one, y1 we can easily found by using this formula, y naught plus k. Next one is Renguta's order 4. So it has the same equations here. H into f of x naught y naught, h by 2 k1 by 2, h by 2 k2 by 2. So it's just increasing, and k4 will be x naught plus h, y naught plus k. So just add all these things, k1 plus 2 times of k2, 2 times of k3, k4. By 6 we will get the value for change in y, del y. So y1 which is equal to y naught plus del y. Here we have found k, here we have found del y. This is what the order 4. Okay, so let's see some problems here. The given differential equation y dash will be equal to x minus y. But the initial condition, they have given the initial condition, like they have, from this thing we can easily find x naught and y naught values. And the value of y of 0.1 calculated numerically up to third place of decimal by second order. So they have given the second order here. Second order means Euler-Cauchy's method. This is what the Renguta's second order method. So we need to substitute these, we need to get these values and substitute it, and we will get the answer for yn plus 1. We'll see that. So the first thing, they have given one function here. So we need to take this function as dy by dx, right? So actually first replace it to this term. So y dash which is nothing but dy by dx, which is f of function here. Next thing, from this initial condition we will easily know x naught and y naught value. So what is the initial condition here? Y of 0 which is equal to 0. So y of x which is equal to 0. That means y naught is also 0 and y is also 0. And they have given the value of y of 0.1. So this is what the h here. Sorry, they have given the h here. H which is equal to 0.1, right? And according to second order method, we can easily substitute the values here. So first we need to find k1, k2, and then as a whole, you can see here this is what the formulas, k1, k2, and then the yn plus 1. So this is what the second order method, right? So these three formulas. So just use this. K1 which is equal to h into f of x naught y naught. So we know the x naught y naught value. By substituting all this thing, you will get the value as 0. And again k2 x1 comma y naught plus k1. So just substitute this value here. And x1 which is nothing but x naught plus h, right? Yes. So 0.1, just substitute it and you will get the value as here. And as a whole, just substitute all the values, yn plus 1 formula here, yn plus 1 formula. So y1 which is equal to y naught plus half of the two things. So it will be yn plus half of this two constants. So you substitute it and you will get the value as 0.005. So just remember the formulas, you will easily get the values. Consider the differential equation dy by dx minus y into x, dy by dx of x, y into x which is equal to x. So they have given the equation. And they have given the conditions. Using the Euler's first order method with the step size 0.1, the value of y of 0.3 is what? So we need to find the Euler's first order method, which is nothing but, so this is what the first order method, right? So you can easily get the values y1, y2. So you can see here. So for this thing, we need x1, x2, x3 values, right? Because you can easily see the formula. So here you can easily say x1, x2 and x1, y1 and x2, y2. So we need those formulas. So for the thing, first we need to find x1, x2, x3, right? So what is x1? x0 plus h. Okay, x2, x0 plus 2. So what's the formula here is xn, which is equal to x0 plus nh, right? So this is what the formula. So just substitute up to 3 and then you can easily find it, right? 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, the values will be like this. And just substitute in the values y1, which is equal to y0 plus h into function. Function is what? The function they have given. You can see here f of xy, which is equal to, this is what? F of xy, right? So x plus y, because we know dy by dx, which is nothing but f of xy, and which is nothing but this is y dash, right? So we can easily say x plus y. So this is what the function, x plus y. So just substitute the values and you will get the answer as 0 here. And again y2 and you will get the answer as 0.01. Again y3 and you will get the answer as 0.031. So this is what the answer. So they have asked 0.3, right? The value for 0.3. So what is the value here? The last value x3 is 0.3. So we need to finish up to this and just find the value and you will get the answer as 0.031. So this is what the answer. And the next question, while numerically solving differential equation, so they have given the equation here. So what is y dash minus 2xy, right? xy square. And using this, the initial condition, we can easily predict the Euler's predictor corrector or improved Euler's Cauchy's method. With step size of 0.2, the value of y after the first step is, so we need to use this improved Euler's Cauchy's method. What is the method here? So these two formulas, right? So this is what the improved Euler's Cauchy's method. So these two formulas. So from dy by dx, like in this thing, we can easily find the y dash as minus of 2xy square, right? Okay. Then in this thing, we can easily find the initial condition. So this is what the two formulas here. So first thing, we need to find these formulas. So y0, x0, y0, we know the thing. So y0 plus h into f of x0, y0. What is the function? Minus 2xy square. Substitute the values and you will get the answer as 1. Okay. And the next thing, the next formula, y0 plus half h by 2 into f of x0, y0 plus x1, y1 into p. So y1 part p, right? So this is what the question. So like formula. So y0 is what? y0 is 1, right? So 1 plus h is 0.2, right? So they have given the 0.2. So 0.2 by 2, right? So 0.2 by 2. And then inside the function, this is what? 1. So 1, sorry. So this is the function, like this is the function. The function is minus 2xy square, right? If I put x0, y0 values in this, means it will become 0. So 0 plus f of x1 value is what? And y1 value is what? y1 part p. y1 part p is 1. So this is what? 1. x1, which is nothing but x0 plus h, right? So the value will be 0.1 because 0 plus 0.2. So 0 plus 0.2 will be 0.2, right? So here the function is minus 2 into x into x1 into y1 part p, right? So this is what the function. So minus 2 into x1 is 0.2. So 0.2, this is what? 1. So by multiplying, we will get the answer as 0.4, minus 0.4. So you can see here 1 plus 0.2 by 2 into 0 minus 0.4. So we will get the answer as 0.96. Okay. And the next sum, ordinary differential equation, they have given one equation and they have given the conditions here, x and y. We need to compare x, y. sorry, xt, not y, okay. And the increment in x calculated using the fourth order multiple step method. So we need to use fourth order method. With the size of del t, they have given the del t, which is nothing but h. So we know the h values, and in this thing we can easily find the initial conditions. X naught is 0 and y naught is also 0 here, okay. And this is what the function, which is nothing but f of xt, right. What is the fourth order method, the formula? We need to find the values k1, k2, k3, k4, and then we will combine all this thing in a particular formula, right. So k1 is h into f of t naught x naught. So this is also 0. So if we put it, means we will get the value only 4. So h into 4, the function. So likewise, just substitute all the values and you will get the values here. Okay, 4 values. And then 1 by 6 times of k1 plus 2 times of k2 plus 2 times of k3 plus k4. So substitute all the values and you will get the answer as 0.88. Okay, this is what the answer. Okay, and the next thing, multiple step method. Actually, this is not asked in the gate questions actually. So there are 3 methods: Adams-Bashforth methods, and then Adams-Moulton method, and then Miles-Simpson method. Okay, next one is curve filling. What is this? Curve means y which is equal to ax plus b. So this is what the equation. And the normal equation, first we need to find the normal equation. Normal equation means summation of y, just put summation here. Summation of y which is equal to a into summation of x plus b. While putting the summation, just put summation for y and x, and then the remaining thing, the constant will have n here. Okay, so this is the extra thing we have added, right? The 2 summations and n value. So this is the first equation. If they have asked a summation of xy, means we need to add the summation of x. Just multiply x in everything. So summation of xy, which is equal to a into summation of x square plus n into b into summation of x. So just replace this n as summation of x. So this is what the second equation. So from this 2 equation we can easily find a, b values. So this is what curve filling. So the first method, the equation will be y which is equal to ax plus b. If the equation is like y which is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, means the normal equations will be summation of y which is equal to a into summation of x square plus b into summation of x plus n into c, right? Here the n will come, or you cannot put it. Okay, so this is same only. And then we need x, y, means just put all this thing like a into summation of x cube, summation of x square, summation of x. If it is x square y, means we will get this. So we need to find up to x square. And if this equation is in the form of y which is equal to ax power b, means log y which is equal to log a plus b into log x. So log y, just put log here, log y which is equal to log a plus b into log x. So the power is b, so b will come in front while in terms of log. We can replace this as y which is equal to a plus bx. So in terms of capital, so we can easily say y is log y, a is log a, x is log x. So this is what here. And the normal equations will be summation of y in terms of capital, okay, summation of y which is equal to n into a plus b into n into x, same. And for finding the real values, small letter, we need to take the anti-log or else base, 10 base. Okay, so this is what the answer. If the equation is in the form of, you can see here, it is replaced a, b, x, means it will be like this. So you can easily find the a, b value as in terms of x. Okay, so I have put one sum here. three values of x and y are to be filtered in a straight line in form of, this is what the function, so this is what the equation they have given. So we need to use this first equation, y which is equal to ax plus b. So here they have given y which is equal to a plus bx. So we need to replace this ab, that's it. By the method of least square thing, okay, so they have given the method. Summation of x, summation of y, summation of x square they have given, summation of xy is also given. So you know x square xy, so we need to use the formula, this one, right? So this is what the thing. So they have given x, summation of x, summation of x y, summation of xy, summation of x square. So they have given all this thing. Just substitute all these values and you will get the value as a which is equal to 3, b which is equal to 2. Okay, yes, is this clear? So just substitute the values and you will get the values. Okay, so first thing we need to find the formula. So which question has the which formulas? Okay, so this is what the answer, and up to this we have completed all over the engineering mathematics actually. So thank you so much for watching all these videos. Do watch all the videos again and again and do prepare for your exams. All the best and thank you so much for watching this. Bye.